G'day divers and welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be a short video showing you some of the footage that I just got diving the MS Mikhail Lermontov. It was a Soviet era cruise ship that sunk in the Marlborough Sounds in New Zealand in 1986. It is one of the largest accessible dive wrecks in the world. It is a great dive and it's not all that well known, especially not in the recreational dive circuit outside of New Zealand. It's not the easiest place to get to, even though it's only 2,500 kilometers from me and probably the closest international place I could go to. It still took me nearly 2 days to get there. It is very remote, but you get amazing scenery and you also get nobody there. We're in a group of 4. A couple of days we had one other diver turn up. Otherwise, it was just the 4 of us. Just us. There's no other dive boats, no other divers, and we could dive where we wanted, when we wanted, 90-minute dives. It was great. Now, we were all doing tech diving and penetrating because we're trained to do it, but you can dive there. It is in 36 meters of water, which is a really nice depth. So recreational divers can go there, and then you will be guided and you'll be taken around the outside of the wreck. And there's you can go down a couple of the outs because it's on its side. You can go through some of the top decks because it's all open and lights coming through, and they will guide you through there. But if you want to do full penetration without a guide, obviously you need to be qualified to do that. But I'm going to show you a few shots that we got to give you an idea. But I will be doing a full video. I want to do a full video all about the wreck, all about the details of the wreck, why it sunk, the conspiracies around it, because it's a really fascinating story, how to get there, the Marlborough Sounds, it's amazing, and I'll also talk about when you're on the video, I'll be able to label them and tell you where I am in the wreck, and I'll tell you all about the equipment and the settings that I used. So until I've got that done, sit back and enjoy some of the imagery I got in one of the most beautiful places on the planet. The visibility, unfortunately for us, was a little bit low. It's not the greatest visibility here normally anyway, but we had 2 to 5 meters of visibility. So, what's that? 6 feet to 20 feet at best, not even 20 feet. The camera will make it look a little bit clearer than it is, or a lot clearer than it is. So it isn't an easy thing to film. All the underwater footage is taken on a GoPro Hero 13, and the lights I'm using are the LetonPower L15s. Neither of those would have been my choice. If I had my time again, I would have taken my mobile phone and used the LetonPower L12s, and I'll talk about why in the full video. But it mainly got to do with because the visibility was so low, I would have liked the more control I could have had with a mobile phone and the lower power of the L12s, because I struggled a lot with the extra power of the L15s. There was just so much particles in the water that trying to get rid of the backscatter was quite the challenge. But until that longer video, have a look in the description, because obviously if you're not one of my regular subscribers and you're watching this in the future, that video might be finished. I will add it to the description once it is, and I will get it done as soon as I can. Until next time, don't forget to keep blowing bubbles, and never forget, the deeper you go, and especially if you go inside a wreck on a rebreather, the further you get away from all those idiots.